All right, this first poem is called American Machinery Village, and it's in different sections. American Machinery Village. The giant whipping machine. How come it's so loud? The constant clang of it, located at the center of the village inside a giant shed. Creaking wheels, gears, grinding past one another's giant teeth, the squeaks and groans of steel on steel, still generating hot, naked lashes. Folks, it's the only way. They made it long ago, back when it was important to meet production quotas, back when it was perfectly acceptable to do that. Apple pie machine. In the back room, this machine, much smaller, counts bills. All that cash flopping through, adding up, stacks and stacks on the edge of the desk, plowed right away into other fields for the new machine. Constructed of body parts, metal ones, that run smooth pixels past faces glued to gray screens planted inside topless cubes made from wood, fabric, covered frames, and extruded polymer edges, of course fully extinguishable, where the chairs shaped to hold folded bone swivel. This machine is housed inside a special park bordered by parking lots. This machine whirs softly so as to engine even more machines. Peer into this shop. See the tiny machines built to fit within the palm of the hand. Out there, across the meadow, machines lifting off the earth's surface. Everyone is working so hard to keep the machines running. Everyone misses you. Phone machine. You think you know how it works, but a voice snakes into your ear at night after the second cigarette and talks about the last marriage, its pits and faults and that crevasse you did not notice until too late. Oh, too late now to turn back. Can you hear the falling down sound? Also the blank space of your 20s, sucking air through its teeth. And the way your mother tried to drown you since you were born, which has its own thrashing sound coming in over the line. Try to change the subject. Try to change the way dark feels against your lips. Smoke peel, blue sting, gun barrel, a helplessness named 1:24 a.m. that won't let you hang up, just forces you to watch stray remarks uncurl and stretch into psychedelic ribbons and dots floating up into the corners of the dim room. Yes, the deluxe phone vision of the future will still be connected hand to mouth. Answering machine. Calm down. Sit here. Shush. Enough of that now. It listened and heard everything. And it forgives as it listens. The room's hushed tones, the rose curtains, the courteous listening is alive inside the dull black box on the polished table. It can hear the slightest. It records all and plays back to you exactly what you need to hear. In this way, it is not so different from the musical machine. Purely representative, of course, a moving monument to musical achievement. Gold cherubs tooting on trumpets fly round and round, 4 lit candles jammed into small holders. Wax running over the edges, wings brush against bells. A delicate chiming noise you can hear only if you step inside the general store where it is housed, inside the front window on constant display. Haphazard melodies generated by small drafts of warm air. Let's go inside before they notice our sudden unnatural attachment to the household machines in the kitchen that grow ever more curious about what we do late at night. Their knobs glow. A face swims in the stainless steel surfaces, blurred, lost. They're helpful in their way, cheerful. Take me to the shiny steel box up on the hillside behind the house. Not a toaster, no, you're funny, but full of people, staring out windows at the still sparking wires which carried until a moment ago every speck of work permitted on the premises. It was a storm, did it? Came out of nowhere. It made us think of something else. When we were supposed to be praying, or maybe focusing on the bone machine. It smells. It lives at the heart of the village church and smolders in the basement. Crushed Jesus, baked Francis, brother to Moon. All the gears still churn after all the years. There it tightens, and there it lets go of your hand. Relic after relic churned out for the faithful. A velvet conveyor belt carries them into the gift shop. Instructional machine with no face. Nobody to blame, just emptyish places where its processor blinks a little. Bleat, bleat, gray, chalk, dust, box, bubble. Enter the small schoolhouse, so picturesque in the late afternoon light. The blackboard full of figures and sentences in a rounded hand. Splinters push up between the boards of the uneven floor to catch a careless step. I believe the ceiling tiles are sagging in the far corner. The children are silent in rows, heads bowed to books, the teacher faced away. They say students can actually feel their own luck rising through the streets and caressing their ankles and wrists as they make their way toward home. A soft fog that follows and never dissipates. They must learn to feel their way through it. The blue police state machine hallucinates a world that needs its heft and polish, its gleaming bullets and bullhorns. At every corner, a hog is washed to cover the sound and stench of its endless bleeding bulletins. Nevertheless, it moves people along toward one of two directions, into blue or into black. The old machine is merely a vise, the simplest machine, designed to hold things fast. It's been around since the beginning. It's kept in excellent working order despite its age and tarnish, always at the ready, large and heavy, and no one really tries to hide it. People tend to look past it, bolted to the broad counter, where it's left a deep groove and several dark marks. Child machine, early years. Thing mud ate the wind with stone-wet teeth, guzzled it gullet-born and gutter pride. Thing mud slaked thirst with sludge water that dried on lips and chin as dark mud dots. Careful where you... Sidewalk heave throws the foot off toward more stumble, stuttering, a stomp to start, then start again, sure and easy, the knee moving the thigh, lift and drop, lift, settle the rhythm to where the branch hanging down about to goodness messness, make it conform to contours shapely, sand padding, palms cut to get more water to make it stick, at a twig flag pole to twirl the tower banner, yet thing mud hurls rock, turns turret to sliding crumb pile until the matter of sky approaching at all hours, meals landing on rounds, liquid shimmer, jiggle soft in the cup, a spill, rivulets down chin to mid-area, reset the controls, yank the crankshaft, yes, like that, a little harder, right on the money. Thing mud plays at thundercloud, bolt, zag, bolt, recoil absorbed by wide forward-leaning stance, such cosmic enthusiasm, bang, banging, helmet back steady, what?
Shake loose the letters. Organize onto hand-worded cloud pages messages angelic or saying the worst bird-chirped slur while skidding music in the ear hard bang. Thing mud is worse than early morning squawk-a-hollering. Gears well-toothed to transmit torque. This thing mud is succeeding where others do not. Child machine, teen-ish years. Thing mud slings wide arms, the wind whips around, cold air grasps hands and squeezes till blue. Tries to outrun the freeze. It keeps pouring over Thing mud's slippery frame all the way from mountains north. Wings fleeing, shelter missing or non-existing amid gull swoop and wave crash sand becomes solid seeming, almost firm. Once upon a rock, Thing mud stopped to look for Mother Night, who once upon took apples, milk, crackers, and late, took upon herself the task of locking dark away. Herded nightmares in high fence paddocks, now nowhere to be seen. Thing mud abandoned to alone. Fine acres of foam and cloud unfold far beyond Thing mud's mind at the moment, which is a cluttered gutter, full hot thoughts overflow, sully what was utmost. Now almost out of view. Just Thing mud and breath-pierced whisper wannets, jokey instas, sad snaps that last song just about did me in. Who gets me? Who gets me? Who gets me? Thing mud's heart mechanism speeds, raves, revs up, then shifts into rhythms erratic, runs Thing mud down and back 100 times, wind gusts bust again hard against the jointed shell, push Thing mud out into world, whale size, widening horizons, exciting sunsets, etc. See it, won't be long now. Wealth machine. Thing mud pushes its head up a rusty air vent, bends over backward to breathe, clambers across slippery roof surface to jump the gap. Sorry, no help wanted here or here. Muscle notwithstanding, headstrong though you may be wondering right now, where's my money? Guess! You spent it already on other things. Come back tomorrow. And haul, lift, flatten, fit this to that. Thing mud mutters, lunch, break. Shatter sheet metal, over boss skulls to numbness, how it works. Broken high windows letting air stir itself. And pigeons. And holy hell, hum and thrum, throttle, clear through. Thing mud's frame vibrates hungry, weary, worried, wonders to itself how much is left after deductions, the soft squeeze beginning, opportunity knocking you back onto your ass. Thing mud wishes there was more to do today, but it's okay. While Thing mud sleeps, the money slips out to make more. Me and Bunny. I walk outside to see the fur, to feel the breeze, bourbon onion, gunman hunting, sun stab, splintering light into the pupil of my left eye. Did you mean to keep me from this? Laundry flaps and snaps, blouse and trousers clown and jerk, bone empty. This head pierced by kill, fell, dull, knife, knee, stun. You better run. Everyone I know is scared to be real. Bunny. Half-buried ideas kick their way to the surface. Knotted clover, thistle, grass blade, green and green. Belly is all, is not full, not ready. This life, my life, pulsing warm. Shush one, shush two, shush 1, 2, 1. Quick. Fence nick, scrape, neck, freeze. Leave me be. Or better, be me. Be me. All is not lost or collapsing. Rain later doubtful.
Maybe the lawn condenses, turns more sour by the hour. Shallow nest half hidden in the shade. Some dirt thrown up. Bent dried grass, a weak cover. You can tell some kind of mother made this. Thank you very much.